Hello, I'm Jackie NESPRAL. Watch NBC6 on our app, Roku, Apple TV, and YouTube. And here are the 6 things to know. Investigators are still working to figure out exactly what happened and why after a pair of deadly mass shootings over the weekend in El Paso, Texas and Dayton, Ohio, killing 31 people. Funerals are starting to be held for the victims while communities across the country are coming together, including here in South Florida, demanding action be taken to stop gun violence. State health officials are warning everyone to take precautions after confirming a case of locally acquired dengue in Miami-Dade. The Florida Department of Health says it's reminding people to cover up in order to avoid being bitten by mosquitoes. Dengue fever is a mosquito-borne viral disease that can result in symptoms of high fever, rash, and muscle and joint pain. Severe cases can be life-threatening. Police say a South Florida nurse scammed an elderly couple out of their life savings. Odalis Lopez cared for 91-year-old Holocaust survivor Rella Herman and her 90-year-old husband. Lopez is accused of using their credit cards to make purchases well over $50,000. 1 month after an explosion rocked a shopping plaza in Plantation, officials reveal that the preliminary investigation is complete. The results should be available in the coming weeks. Meanwhile, cleanup efforts are still underway. Business owners and employees affected by the blast say they're hopeful about returning to work within the next 2 to 3 months. It's National Night Out, a chance for you to meet members of local law enforcement. Several South Florida Police Department officials are holding events today, all in an effort to build bridges in the communities they serve. Comcast is closing the digital divide. The company is expanding its program Internet Essentials, which provides low-cost, high-speed internet to families. This expansion allows people on any kind of federal public assistance program like Medicare, Medicaid, and Social Security to be eligible for low-cost internet services. It even offers literacy training for those with disabilities. Comcast is the parent company of NBC6.
The NBC6 First Alert Weather Team, certified most accurate 6 years in a row.
We've been stuck in a weather pattern where daily thunderstorms affect the metro area here in South Florida each afternoon, and it's due to these westerly winds which drive whatever thunderstorms form over the Florida Peninsula towards the Atlantic coast, towards the East Coast where we sit. So we'll continue to see a good chance of more thunderstorms in the afternoon with scattered activity each day. Now, it should become less stormy towards the latter portion of the week thanks to slightly drier air. And big thumbs up here. Nothing brewing in the Atlantic. It's asleep for now. No new tropical storms are expected across the Atlantic for the next several days. A bit of a line of clouds here extending from the Atlantic into the state of Florida. It's an upper level trough. It contributes to the instability we're seeing. And then again, these westerly steering currents will drive everything you see out here towards the East Coast during the afternoon. So there's your timeline up there. And here come the thunderstorms again. Probably about half of us, if not a little bit more than half of us, will see rain on Wednesday afternoon here in South Florida. Here's the forecast now, looking at midday development of thunderstorms becoming more widespread in the afternoon. A high temperature of 91 degrees. The chances for rain, I'd say about normal for Thursday. It gets really hot towards the end of the week, highs in the mid-90s. But notice those rain chances dropping to just 30%. Friday, Saturday, 40% on Sunday. Shouldn't be too bad of a weekend here in South Florida, at least for rainy season.
Thanks, John. And those are your 6 things to know for today. You can always follow all these stories and get a check on the forecast on the NBC6 app.